of some sort of pain. You caused a permanent stain, which has determined your fate. I've never seen so clear, I feel the end and it's near. The day of reckoning's here, the sound of deafening fear.
If you try, you just might get a little bit of trouble, playing IFE right in your side. You would never see me coming. Don't die if you try, you just might get a little bit of trouble, playing IFE right in your side. You would never see me.
My energy is next level, so damn you better be careful. I got an angel and devil, he snaps me straight in the temple. I'm ready to be a rebel, I've got a lot of potential hidden inside of this vessel. That shit is so exponential. I need a first class ticket to the top, no limit. I don't play no gimmicks, I'ma take you to the clinic. If you want a taste, come at me and you will be replaced. They won't find a trace of you anywhere or any place.
If you try, you just might get a little bit of trouble, playing IFE right in your side. You would never see me coming. Don't die if you try, you just might get a little bit of trouble, playing IFE right in your side. You would never see me coming.
This British Grand Prix, there were a few spots of rain starting to fall around the paddock at this 5.9-kilometre humongous Silverstone Motorsport Complex. It's Matt Burt, Lewis Sotheby in the commentary box with Simon Crayford down in pit lane to bring you all the race coverage here at Silverstone. We've all just about caught our breath after what was a sensational return from the summer break in Moto3. Don't worry, no spoilers here, but if you didn't catch the race day kickoff here in Moto3, trust me, rest assured, you are going to want to watch it because it was 15 laps of utter brilliant, sensational handlebar-to-handlebar racing. For now, though, we focus on MotoGP. This was on Friday, bagnaia and Enea Bastianini. Actually, it was yesterday. This was bagnaia limping home in a bitterly disappointing 14th place in the sprint. The first time the 26-year-old Italian has missed points on a Saturday. He was very bemused, very baffled. Having a look there on his front and his rear tyre, clearly did not have the grip he wanted. Said he was in trouble from the warm-up lap of that 10-lap Tissot sprint yesterday. And what that meant, the race win in the sprint went to Alex Marquez, the 5th different sprint winner of 2023. But another good Saturday for Marco Bezzecchi. Pole position on the Muni VR46 Ducati. Second to Marquez in the sprint. And 27 points now Bezzecchi sits in the World Championship.
Speaking of poor sprints yesterday, Marc Marquez had another shocker. Unfortunately, it's been the story of 2023 for Marc Marquez. There have been a number of disappointing afternoons for him. And this was, unfortunately, another to find that category. You can see him there looking behind him as he came through Stowe Corner. As soon as Marc Marquez realised that points were not going to be a possibility for him, he essentially changed from race mode to test mode and decided to slot in behind his teammate Joan Mir to get as much information as he could. There it is, right on cue as he led his teammate through. It's sad, isn't it, unfortunately, to see Marc Marquez racing with that kind of approach, but unfortunately, given the situation they here on the Honda R8, that was the best approach that Marc Marquez thought it was to take. He came across the line in yesterday's sprint, down in 18th position. The only consolation for him is that his brother Alex took the victory.
Yeah, one half of the Marquez family was certainly happy, weren't they, in the Silverstone paddock here last night, with Alex Marquez hanging on to his first Tissot sprint win. Some late words of encouragement, embraces from his family as well, as Marco Bezzecchi, who kicked off this British Grand Prix here on a dry Friday, topping the opening practice session. He had a nasty high side, though, on a cold tyre going through Luffield in free practice 2 on Friday. And then there was another crash yesterday, just seconds on the very next lap after he set the pole time. He didn't actually realise he'd taken pole position. He carried on thinking he still needed to find more time. Didn't see his pit board because of a misted up, fogged up windscreen. And what happened was, pushing hard on that final lap, he had another high-speed crash at Vale. So he'll be a little bit battered and bruised, Lewis, nursing a couple of bumps and scrapes, but when he's been upright and on board that GP22, Marco Bezzecchi has looked absolute class. 2 wins and 4 podiums in the first 8 Grand Prix, 4 sprints now for Marco Bezzecchi. No question, he is here to stay in that championship fight.
Certainly is. Quickest in free practice 1 on Friday morning, was quickest in practice on Friday afternoon until he had that first of the 2 crashes you referenced, that big high side on a cold tyre at Luffield on Friday afternoon. Front row of the grid, he was chasing hard, wasn't he, on the final lap of the sprint yesterday to try and close down Alex Marquez. Just fell short by 0.3 of a second. But many are looking at Bez as the pre-race favourite. If he can convert that status into 25 points, it would close what is already a closing, narrowing gap in the World Championship. 27 points behind Pecco Bagnaia. Bezzecchi could reduce that even further if he converts what is no doubt a potential for victory into the 25 points later on.
The Red Bull KTM Factory Racing team are certainly not lacking support here at Silverstone. I can just see on the exit of the club corner a pocket of the Orange Army who will be out in full force, won't they, in 2 weeks' time at the Red Bull Ring in Austria, where there is a KTM dedicated grandstand which will be packed full of 10,000 orange-clad fans. I've seen lots of Miller 43 flags here. Certainly a lot of support for Brad Binder as well. The pair of them slowed, though, somewhat in the sprint yesterday by a lack of rear grip, particular drive grip. Brad Binder had massive wheel spin launching off the line for that 10-lap sprint and dropped almost to the back of the field. It didn't do his former KTM teammate Miguel Oliveira any favours either. In fact, the Portuguese